mountains above the black lake, where the ice never leaves, lived Astrid, daughter of the storm, who inherited Seidr from her mother in Brandner. She had no husband, she had no child, only a raven on her shoulder and the wind in her hair. The people of the valley feared her path, for when she passed, milk turned sour, and dogs howled at the moon for no reason. One winter, Jarl Harald came to her, son of a chieftain from a distant kin, with a sword wound that refused to heal. Heal me, Astrid, and I shall give you gold and silver. I shall give you land and servants. Astrid looked at him with eyes green as the lake, touched the wound with a finger cold as snow. Gold does not pay for Seidr. Blood pays, the heart pays, fate pays. I will give you life, but I will take something in return. Harald agreed, for death was already whispering in his ear. Astrid sang over him for 3 nights and 3 days, wove her runes from her own hair, and raven feathers mingled her blood with his, and called the ancestral spirits by names long forgotten. The wound closed, the scar vanished. Harald rose stronger than ever before, but when he tried to leave, his legs froze. You have taken something from me, which? He cried. Astrid smiled sadly, as though she regretted what she had to do. I did not take your body, Jarl, I took your shadow. Now you walk the world, but you are no longer whole. At night your shadow returns to me and tells me everything you do, everything you think, everything you desire. Harald returned to his settlement, became a great chieftain, conquered lands and ships. Yet in every battle he felt something missing. At night he woke screaming, for he dreamed of green eyes above the black lake. In time, tales began to spread that Jarl Harald casts no shadow, that in sunlight he looks like a ghost, that his warriors fear to stand behind him in the shield wall. At last he returned to Astrid, sword in hand and rage in his heart. Give me back my shadow or die. Astrid was waiting for him by the lake, in a black gown of raven feathers. I cannot give it back to you, Harald, for your shadow has come to love Seidr more than you. It stayed with me of its own will. Harald lunged at her with his sword, but the blade passed through her like mist. Then he saw his shadow. It stood beside Astrid, holding her hand, and looked at him with empty eyes. Since that day, Jarl Harald wanders the mountains, searching for his shadow, calling it by name. Sometimes people hear his cry in the wind, and Astrid still sits by the black lake, With the raven on her shoulder and the shadow at her side, her Seidr endures, silent and eternal, for nothing costs more than that which is given willingly.